This is all the culture that I cultured yesterday, a subculture, and this is banana subculture 3. This is peace lily, variegated peace lily, or Spathiphyllum sensation, subculture 8. I try use MS and 5BA. Sub 8. Three of it. 8. And this one is Syngonium, Syngonium omna, not sub, this is sub 1 only. I break into three pieces from one subculture, from one X plant. Sub 1. Three of it. This is my labeling structure. My labeling structure will consist of first the type of media that we use. For example, this one is M48, and M48 is actually our code, because sometimes you need to keep your media as trade secret, so we put this way. So we have a document where we elaborate M48 is consists of what, but for this case you all know that it's actually MS plus 5BA. So the first is the media code, then the sub 1, sub 2, sub 3. So this one is sub 1, and the third one is the name of the plant, and last is the date of the subculture. So from there we can keep track of the record. This is how I keep track my culture. So for you all, it depends. Sometimes you want to put the those who did the culture. As for me, because it's just me, so I don't have to put the name of the one who did the culture, so it's understood that all is done by me. Okay, so these 3 of them, and then what I did yesterday also is this one is, this is caladium, because previously I put this caladium in MS plus 1 BAP, and I found that the growth is really slow, so I changed and I subculture it into MS plus 5 BAP, and hopefully the growth will be better, because I saw some of different culture that I did in MS plus 5 BAP for caladium. It goes very well, so we tried this one. Okay. This is one leveling today. Sub 2. Oh, see, this is not caladium, this is colocasia. So we'll see how the progress in different media, because I put in MS plus 1 BAP for quite some time, about like 2 months, but the growth is really slow. It only multiply from 1 to 3 new plants only, so I need to change it. And so this one I use the same media, MS T8 colocasia sub 1 and the date. So this one is my first successfully cultured from leaf, the callus from leaf, and it took about, I did this culture in February, so it took 4 months for the callus to come out and grow into new plants. So I just, from many that I did, I actually did many bottles, but only this one survived. So this is my first experience with leaf calluses, so we'll see how it goes. And this one I try to put into MS plus 5 BAP also, but then I will keep on monitoring the growth and see if it's like stagnant or the growth is really slow. I might change it into different media. This is the experiment for me. This is caladium Miss Muffet. This is the failure, but I try to see my luck. This is actually Piper ornatum. Okay, this is Piper ornatum, or Indonesian bitter leaf, or sirih merah Indonesia. And this is a failure for me, but I just want to try my luck. For the first culture, I put in a media with ppm. So even though there are fungus in the first culture, it didn't go spread into the media. So it just like stay around the culture until I thought it is calluses. So when I change media into the one without ppm, the fungus come out, and I have subcultured into 2 different bottles, and when in a few days the fungus all go out and spread through the media. So I try to salvage this one, and I don't know whether it's going to be, but I think the chance is really narrow, but I just want to see my luck. So I get one of it which is not so severely infected by the fungus, and I change into this media MS plus 5BA and I don't know how it goes. So today looks like after one day the fungus still did not come out, so hopefully it didn't come out in another 2 weeks, and we'll see whether it will grow or not. But what I want to emphasize here is if you use media with ppm, for me, I don't think I prefer this media because it gives you kind of like false hope. At the first cycle, it didn't give you any indication of contamination because of the ppm in the media. It prevent the fungus from spreading, and then you thought that you had already successfully cultured it. But after you change into another media without ppm, all the fungus or bacteria that you contained previously using the ppm will surface out, and you have wasted a lot of time waiting, maybe a few months, and after that you just get to know that your culture is a failure. So for my first experience, I think that using ppm should be good for me because I can stop the contamination from the very beginning. But then after a few months I realized that I should not use ppm because somehow along the way when you do the culture and then you change media, the fungus that you contained before will eventually come out. That's my personal opinion, but it's up to you. If you want to use ppm, then it will be good. And I think if you have a lab with all the sterile process, all the sterile procedure, maybe you shouldn't use it. But if you do the kitchen culture at home and your place is not so clean, then maybe using ppm is another option for you. But you have to use it all the way until rooting, until acclimatization, so that there is no fungus can grow along the way. Okay, so we'll see in another 2 weeks how it goes. Okay, so this is my sharing. It's just a labeling process, nothing much. Okay, bye.